at the end of the day. So, which is pretty much how I wanted it. So if we move it further to the left, the angle's just going to change slightly, but we can still adjust that there. Which we don't have to, because once this gets put in, the hole's going to be up higher, so we'll have to lower it down. But I actually don't know how much we're going to be able to adjust it. Looks like we could still get some adjustment in right here. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that though. If this is tight here, yeah, that's really tight. This is where it should be. So if we loosen up on that side and a bit on this side and just move the hood to the left, then this should line up pretty good, and that should line up good as well. So pretty much right where I want it. So we're actually gonna, need be, I'll just buy another kit for one of these. It was like 40 bucks, not too terrible. But we're gonna actually trace out the divoted part onto some tape, and then we'll drill it out, Dremel it out. I have to work pretty soon here in, I don't know, I think it's 2 o'clock right now, so 2.5 hours. But I'm gonna try to get some more adjustment in this way, and we'll see what we can do here. Because we should be able to get adjustment in where this comes this way and it goes back a bit. That will close up these gaps here. Oops. Oh, I almost just knocked over my drill bits. This gap is actually really good. I'm surprised how well that gap turned out, because this fender still needs to be adjusted this way. So we'll just loosen up here. We'll put that set of sockets there again. And then this will come to the left, and we can adjust it, tighten it up and everything like that. All right, so I did some adjusting to the hinges. I actually took my Dremel and I routed out the hinges just a tiny bit. I think it might need some more routing out, but the gap here has actually gotten a bit better. And you can see, obviously nothing's tightened down right now, but if I pull all the way here, it actually gets really good up here. I'm happy with that right now. And then once this hood pin gets put on here, this will sit way lower. So I'm actually really happy with how it is right now. I'm very, very, very cold right now, so I want to get my gloves back on after filming this and get to work tightening everything down. Actually, the panel gap's really good over here. Same on this side. It's not terrible, but it's a lot better than, or it's not great, but it's a lot better than what it was. So I'm getting a lot of text from my manager, so I'm gonna put you guys on hold here in a second, and I'll see you guys in a minute. I know that it's hitting on the side here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mark the entire side all the way down to the threads too. And this is gonna allow me to see where exactly it's hitting on the hood. All right, and here's also another trick with the chalk markers. So my hood is hitting. I think it's hitting on the side here, I just don't know where, and I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cut back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my rag I had somewhere. I'm gonna take my hand. Ow, that was a bad idea. I'm gonna take this glove, just wipe off the area here. I probably should be using a black chalk marker because this is already white inside here, but I should be able to see it no problem. And I can tell it's, I don't know where. All right, so if we bounce this up and down, there's no more catching. So it was actually catching on the front here, so the side didn't need to be chopped up. That's a weird word to say, chopped up. Whatever. So now I'm gonna mark where the mechanism needs to go. I have gold tape on my finger. So I'm gonna pull this tape off. I'm gonna get rid of this satisfying stuff right here. Let me gotta warm up my hands first. It's gonna look terrible on the image. Oh, hey, that's not that bad. And then, oh, did I take off some of the clear with that? Holy, this clear was so crap. Look at that. Look at the yellow clear there. That clear was so crappy that it just came off with all the tape. Anyways, if I had a rag, I would be wiping it off. I'm just gonna use a glove here. Yeah, so that goes to show you why we're doing new clear. I could probably just go around the car with tape and take off the clear. That tape is pretty sticky though, so. And that got pretty hot, so I'm sure that's why it came off. But we are going to, where is my thing here? Here it is. So this pin inside here, when the mechanism closes, it pushes into the hole. Right here, it's cold outside. Anyways, this is gonna have to sit something like that for it to go through that hole. So I'm gonna take tape, lay it down, and then we're gonna draw around it. I don't have anything to draw with. Oh, the chalk markers. Yes, I do. I lied. All right, so I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, and there's our outline. So I'm gonna stuff something underneath the hood, and I'm gonna begin cutting away at that. I don't think I have any regular Dremel bits, so I'm gonna have to use my routing bit, which kind of sucks because that's a lot more work. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So I'll be back. All right, boys. So it's all cut out. We're all good now. Very dirty. I'm not dirty, surprisingly. So we just need to lower this, and then we should be good. So we're gonna keep lowering it until this is able to sit flush and connect into it. Right now it's just hitting it, and it's pushing it back up right now. So just gotta get lowered, and then we should be Gucci. All right, we kind of got it in here, so I guess now is the time where we see if we lined everything up right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take what's holding the hood out, up, down. Okay, and then we're gonna just slowly come down. Okay, everything just fell. But looks like we kind of got it right. We still need to drill the bottom part out. If we need to, we can go up. But yeah, I think we're gonna need to go up on that because it's kind of just like hanging out there. But once we cut out the bottom part, it's gonna be a lot easier to tell. So back to cutting. The tripod on the hood wasn't the best idea, as you can see, but you get the gist of it. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna just check if I crack my phone real quick. I don't think so. No, we're Gucci. But I'm gonna come back once I finish here. Alright, boys, so different day. Same thing going on here still. So sorry if the videos were shaky. My tripod broke, and I just fixed it with a bit of JB Weld. But as you can see here, pretty good, pretty decent on here. And then we're just gonna snap this in here. And once the screws get in there, it's pretty good. It's actually nice level there. It's kind of level with the fender here. We could go a bit farther down, but I think once the screws are in, those are gonna make the gap a bit smaller. And then you just push it up, lift this up, and then we're good. It's exactly how I like it, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting in the hardware. Right here, we're only gonna be able to, we're not gonna be attached to anything, so I might make a bracket or something, glue it onto the carbon, and then put the nut and bolt through there. But we're good. We're gonna angle it like this. I'm gonna start drilling some holes, and we should be Gucci. I'm gonna put you guys on time. It's all finished up. Let's see. This first one here is all finished up. So obviously to open it, these have key locks. I'm not a huge fan of the key locks. Probably just not use them. But I'll probably lock them up if I'm traveling or something like that, and I don't know the neighborhood. But you push down once, it opens up a bit. Pull this up, pull it back. Now this unlocks. Push it down, and then she lifts right up. I'm gonna have to take off the, here, I'll show you. I'm gonna have to take off this hook here, because this keeps catching. You can kind of see right along here, it's kind of grabbing. That's fine. Under here, I need to clean it up. Probably get some like trim or something like that, and paint the inside of that black. I lost 2 washers and one of the little screws they give you. The little screws in there somewhere, so I have to take that apart and find it out. But you see it lines up really good, actually. Just like that. The panel gap's not too bad. I like it where it is. Might have to do it a bit lower, but we'll see. We'll see. And then the other one I'm gonna do probably this weekend, because I don't really have the time to do it right now. I gotta go do something. But it actually turned out a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna turn out. And it's actually really flush on there. I thought it was gonna be like really bad fitment, but it's like a flexible plastic, like an FDA or something like that, and it just works. You can kind of hear it's catching. See, like catching a bit there. That's no big deal. No big dealio. Pop, 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 pop. There you go. Alright, boys, I finished up the hood pins both sides, and I'm actually gonna get to wet sanding this hood. Try to wet sand it all the way down, and then I'm gonna try to clear coat and polish it back to life. So yeah, hood pins all work. This one I didn't actually have to trim any of the red thing there. This one I did, so it sits a bit different, so I might just have to order another kit. No huge deal. Push there, push there, push there. It's just a bit difficult because I got rags in there. Just so that when I paint it, nothing gets in there. But the fitment's really good. So I'm actually gonna get to wet sanding. I might put you guys on a time lapse, I might not. Depends if I want to listen to music or not. So hopefully. All right, everybody. So a bit of a quick update here. It's been a while since the last portion of this video was filmed. I think it was still snowing outside, and I got these hood pins done. And I told you guys that I was gonna start sanding and trying to re-clear this hood. I don't know how that's gonna work with me. I'm not a painter, so what I've decided to do was, so I've already ordered last night. I kind of impulse bought wrap for the whole car, so I'm gonna be wrapping the car instead of painting it. Let me show you what's going on back here. So this I have to bang out. Bang it out. I'll probably use it's kind of hard to pull this because it's got a bunch of reinforcements right here, like the skin of the body and everything like that. So I know there's a lot of ways to do it. I'll probably just use Bondo and kind of make it flush again. There's not much I can do personally, but the plan is to wrap the entire car minus the trunk, the roof, and the hood. The hood I'm going to get professionally redone is what I think is going to happen right now. So bodywork areas before wrap. This has to be finished. I have to, bodywork right here, wet sand the entire car, get a bunch of overspray and stuff off. I want to fill this with fiberglass Bondo and shave this antenna hole. And then I don't think I'm even going to be able to get on the other side of the car. But if you remember, that was plagued by rust, and I said we were going to do a wide body kit, and that's what we're going to do, so that shouldn't be a problem right now. Let me see if I can get you guys down there. Hold up. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So yeah, that has to get taken care of. When I say taken care of, all I mean is weld the inner body structure to the outside of the quarter panel at the appropriate height for the wide body kit. I believe the top of the wide body kit sits along this body line here, and then it goes out, I don't know, maybe there. I want to do square tires all the way around, and then the front portion of the body kit as well gets put on. But that's a bit in the future. I've been buying and selling some stuff recently to try to make up enough money, because I did get laid off because of the virus right now, so that's why stuff's been delayed. Yeah, so hood gets re-cleared. Fenders, I gotta take this fender off to do this, and I also have, there's a bolt that's snapped off right there that I have to pull out just with a torch and a pair of vice grips. And what else? Side skirts. Side skirts are gonna go on. I've been trying to spray the new rocker panel. You can't really see it. I wasn't able to get all the way down there because there's no room here, but I did the jams. I sprayed the jams in the protective coating. They're just black, so you can't really notice it at all. It's dry to the touch. It's just there just to hide all the rivets and stuff like that. The door pieces for the side skirts are there, and the side skirts are in the trunk. And yeah, so I'm gonna start getting to work on body work here. That will probably be another video all in itself, but I think that's where I'm gonna end the video for the hood. So you saw me do everything I did, so that's about enough for a video, I'll call it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, tell me why in the comments. I don't know how long it's gonna be till I edit this. I have nothing to do right now because we're all in lockdown, so probably be relatively soon. But You know, I have nothing to do during this whole epidemic, so I'll just start sanding the car, wet sanding the entire car, just to get all of, like the ink and like the overspray. Like you can listen, like it's supposed to sound like this. Well, no, because that still has overspray on it too, but smooth, like over here. Well, whatever, you get the point. Anyways, so yeah, talk to you guys in the next video, which will probably be bodywork. There's a fly on the wall there.